You are going to see my near-miss accident, which happened 3 days ago, and it was recorded on my dash cam. This is coming up next. But first, I'd like to tell you about a remarkable science fiction series on television, which only a few have had the privilege to view. In 1970, the ABC television network broadcast a series based on a science fiction novel by James Gunn, The Immortals. It was called The Immortal. It starred Christopher George, whose breakthrough role was on Rat Patrol 2 years earlier. It was about Ben Richards, a man with special blood with every existing antibody and every existing immunity exclusive to man. This was the source of Ben Richards' immortality. But transfusions of his blood to other people could not only save lives, but also give those people a second lifetime if they had a constant source of his blood. So he went on the run to escape a billionaire who wanted to keep him prisoner to ensure the constant source of a fountain of youth. Because this series was canceled before the end of its first season, it was never syndicated, and you have never seen it repeated on television. But you can see it now on the NightTerrors channel, and I will give you a link for it. But first, I must share my near-miss accident. There's a lot of swearing in this video. You have been warned. The spouse and I were going shopping. On the way to market, a car crossing our lane ran a yield sign, and I very nearly T-boned him with my Buick. At one point in this near miss, we were as close as two cars in a parking lot. Except my car was hurtling towards his downhill.
More people. It's very challenging right now to find employees.
Son of a fucking bitch! What the fuck? That's a fucking yield sign there.
Yeah.
What an idiot!
Every once in a while, an agency of state government will come along and offer our people more money.
Christ Almighty!
Yeah.
You always got to be careful for fucking idiots.
That happens. But I think that it's the
Fuck
resource
me.
constraints. And I realize for me
Well, we could have had $1 million payday, but it would have hurt a lot.
The reality of the world in which we live, whether
It would have
that's
hurt a lot.
our current supply chain issues with I think
That was
we
a fucking
have to
yield
challenge
sign.
one another.
Yeah.
So,
He blew right through it.
The district attorney oversees.
I'm not gonna
a
get
criminal-
upset. Come on.
A very important part of where
He didn't even slow down.
a large portion of our population, we get the type of change that
I looked over there. He was coming up on me. I looked over and said, that's a yield. He's going to yield. He fucking didn't, man.
No.
Jesus. Good thing the car behind us had some distance on us.
Yeah. Yeah.
You better learn how to use a yield sign, or he's gonna get messed up, man.
Yeah.
Jesus. He could see 3 cars. There were 2 cars behind us, right behind us.
Yeah.
You would have thought he could see.
Yeah.
3 cars to which he's supposed to yield.
Yeah.
Fuck. Asshole. Should have beeped my horn. Asshole. I looked at the sign and I said to myself, oh, yield, I got right away. I ran it through my head before anything happened, you know?
Yeah.
Because he was going a little fast. I thought, no, I have the yield. I have the right of way. And then zoom. Forget you, pal, he says to me. And the 2 cars right behind you. We're lucky we didn't get rear-ended.
That's what I was thinking. Ooh.
That would have really sucked with a capital suck.
Yep.
Yeah, we could have had a big payday there, honey. There were witnesses behind us.
Yeah.
On film, on our camera.
Yeah.
Payday. And we have broken bones and we're fucked up physically. We don't know how to do it as a living. Jesus Christ. I want to get that guy's license plate number. Have Jason run it. I believe Jason has a license that allows him to run license plates.
Yeah. Do you think he got it out there?
If I don't, this is the suckiest camera in the world. He was right. He almost fucking hit us.
Yep, he was.
Well, I'm glad it's recording. I'm going to make a YouTube video out of this. And what's the good of a near-miss accident if you can't put it up on YouTube?
What? Oh, yeah.
Boy, we can laugh about it now.
Check out a feature-length episode of the fascinating science fiction series, The Immortal, by clicking on the video link at the end of this clip. Opening credits for The Immortal, starring Christopher George, from 1970 on ABC TV.
This man has a singular advantage over other men. Ben Richards is immune to every known disease, including old age. Periodic transfusions of his blood can give other men a second, a third lifetime, perhaps more. Find Ben Richards! The effects of a transfusion are only temporary. I must therefore control Ben Richards' life permanently.
He's the most valuable man in the world, but he's no good to me dead.
His brother may have the same kind of blood. We've got to find him before Richards does.
If you had $1 million blood, where would you hide?
I didn't ask for this. I was a test driver. I liked the job. One day the doctor told me I had some kind of special blood. I don't understand it. But I know this. Everything they're offering, I don't want. I gotta live free.
Ben Richards will live longer than anyone has ever lived. But a transfusion to the wrong man could make him a prisoner for all time. And so he runs from the hunters, the human hounds who would cage him.